I love it.
Yeah, good.
Hey, we're Saints. Father Chris here with Deacon Greg. Glad to have you beautiful people with us on our Crucifixion live stream. You're going to have a glorious time today because we are all lit up in a spazzy mood. We're having fun. We've been cracking up and laughing. How are you? Yeah.
I'm fantastic.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You didn't think I was going to say that, did you?
No, I thought you were going to say yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't ask you the questions right. Hey, Deacon Greg, you doing good?
Yeah.
See,
That's a conversation.
yeah, that works.
We should have a conversation.
Where I just say things and you just say yeah.
Sure.
Did you ever see that old Eddie Murphy movie? Oh my God, Not Coming to America. Fabulous movie. It was before that. Trading Places.
Yeah.
That's it.
I actually didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? It's great. It's a great scene. He's got his buddy. He's like yelling at someone. The guy's behind him's like, yeah. He just kept saying it. All right.
But that's because I want to be a hype man.
Yeah.
I want to be the hype man. And the hype man gets to say, yeah.
Or what else? Better be ready.
You better be ready.
All
Yeah.
All right, let's get down to it.
Let's get down to it.
They've probably already turned us
They're
off.
done.
So what's our topic today? Talk to us about it.
We're going to talk about community,
Okay.
which
Describe.
has as part of it unity.
Yes.
UNITY. Which always makes me think of Queen Latifah. That's a song.
Yeah. No, I
Called
got that one.
UNITY. We're going to talk about community a little bit. Like
Yeah.
we talked last week about the great divide and how
Right.
divided everything is. So this week, let's talk about what does it mean to bring us all together?
You know, it is a great topic, and we are not prepared for it. And by that, I mean, none of this is scripted. So this is going to be fun because it'll go where it goes. But I do like the fact that we're addressing it because really, as we said last week and exposed, there is so much division. Everyone is so divided. I mean, we went through the whole idea of the word devil itself in the New Testament is translated from the word diabolos, division, to split, separate, into two halves. And really, everybody's feeling it. I mean, everyone's just so, struggling with it so much. So I think we, particularly as warrior saints, have been called to something very different. We are not called to be divisive or divided. Certainly, there are some people that we are not supposed to associate with. Okay, but it's like, it's the new cultural thing, man. It's the new soup du jour, to be divisive and divide and so on. So let's get after it. Let's expose it first. What's going on?
I think everyone is pushing us into boxes so that we can be in boxes so that when we were in the boxes, then we are fighting against other people in the boxes. Did I talk about the Sneetches last week? I love Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss is fantastic. It's like in the Dr. Seuss book, The Sneetches. Some Sneetches have stars on their bellies, others don't. Everyone's looking at what the other one's doing. Everyone wants to be like someone else. Some dude shows up with a machine, and I remember the cartoon. There was a cartoon that I saw as a kid of this story, and the machine basically would either add or then there was another machine that would remove the stars based on what they wanted.
Right.
At the end of the day, there's Sneetches going all over the place and these machines whirling around, and then they couldn't even tell who originally had stars and who didn't, and it just all became one group. And the guy who was convincing them that they needed stars or not stars ran away with a big bag of money. So what's happening is we're being divided because we're being manipulated through the advertisements and all of the different things that we have to believe one thing or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And that manipulation ultimately leads to somebody else making a buttload of money and us just sitting there being divided, not being connected. That's
Yeah.
what I see going on.
Yeah, and it's absolutely. I noticed another thing too, or was reminded of another thing from our youth pastor here, Christian, used really a fabulous metaphor from a really one of the most important and influential movies of all time, Anchorman.
Yeah.
He reminded me, but there's that scene where they were like screaming and yelling in the room, and Steve Carell goes in and he's like, loud noises, and he starts yelling, what are we yelling about? He didn't know why he was angry. He just knew he was angry, and we're supposed to be yelling and angry.
He's sitting in a room where everyone else is angry, and he says, what are we yelling about? Loud noises.
That's it.
It's insane.
But that's what's happening.
That's the world that we currently live in.
Totally.
There's so much drama in the LBC. It's hard to be Snoop D-O-double-G.
So, all of the people are Steve Carell. That's what we try to be not. We try not to be Steve Carell. Loud noises. It really was a great line.
It's a beautiful line.
Yeah. But it was, an exposure of something that's very real today that we're all seeing and feeling and so on. So The other part of it, I was thinking about this one too. All of the stuff, now this is total tangent, but I mean, I think it's real and I have no scientific evidence. And so people are going to troll and say, oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm not wrong. We're sick, right? Like, think about this. The big pharma in this country, in the world, I mean, they're making gazillions because everybody's popping pills because we're sick, right? I mean, mental health is, I mean, there's so many diseases that people, not diseases, whatever, mental health issues that people are struggling from. And how many, I mean, you turn on your TV, you turn on any advertising stream, you're going to see all these drugs that are there to help with depression and with anxiety. You think about all the medications that we take to help us stay healthy because we consume junky food. I'm telling you, I think even stress, this overwhelming stress of the continual stream of anger and division that we're all feeling and consuming is I mean, again, I don't have the science, but I'm not wrong. It's leading to physical health issues, mental health issues. We are sick because we're consuming all of this junk,
Yeah. It's the reality.
I know.
I mean, there's so much stuff pushing and pulling us and prodding, and at some point we need to take control of our lives again. And I think for the purposes of what we're talking about, like, community becomes a place where we can actually regain control. We can lose that sickness. We can start to shed off some of that drama, some of that frustration, some of that anger. Because I mean, like we just had our church festival over the weekend. The church festival this past weekend is a stress-producing monster. There's tons of people coming in. There's tons of stuff going on. There's tons of movable parts. It's insane. But we come together and we did it this weekend. We saw it play out. Yeah. We came together as a community and everyone's having fun.
Yeah.
In the midst of the stress, everyone's having fun, laughing about stuff, joking around, sharing the load, getting into all the different things that everyone needs to get into. And just like, I saw people picking up the pieces where they needed to be picked up.
Yeah.
There were we talked about it with the catechumens the week before the festival. Like, there's no better way to integrate yourself fully into the community,
right,
and than to show up at the festival. And then I walk into the kitchen the day before the festival's starting, or the day the festival was starting, but before anything was underway. And two of our catechumens are sitting in the scullery washing dishes. It's hot. They're getting soaked, and they're just. I said, "Wow. You guys are going to turn around and not become Orthodox after this week." And they're like, "Oh, this is great. We got to earn our stripes, but we're having a blast. Everyone's so awesome."
I love it.
It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah. But that's community.
Yeah.
That's what we're built for.
Yeah. I that last sentence, great. That's where I was going to go. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I mean, you can see it in that kind of an event where it's, the festival with 1 million people running around, everybody working and sweating and cooking and doing all this stuff and having fun. But they're together, and there is connection, interaction, communication. There is love. There is, I mean, sometimes people get frustrated just because, like you said, lots of moving parts, not in a bad way frustrated, but like, oh my gosh, we need more, salad here or whatever, So but it becomes very real. The interaction between people. And in that moment, those moments, we find brothers and sisters.
Yeah. My favorite part is watching a fight go down in the kitchen, which inevitably happens because everyone does things just a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And then seeing them make up right after.
Yeah.
Like they're grinding in the trenches side by side, and they're doing it out of their love for the community at large, the community of St. George, and going through all of it, and then they just keep moving, and they keep going. It really shows us some insights into how we can get through all of this other drama and all of this other stuff that's out there telling us go in this direction, go in the other direction.
Hey, Warrior Saints, thank you so much for being with us. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps us get the word out there. And if you want more, visit us at warriorsaints.org and subscribe to Understanding the Bible. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.